All right, so bonus topic this week: intimacy with an ostomy. Doesn't matter what kind of ostomy you have, it's a difficult thing to accept, especially if you have body image afterwards. So, how do I do it? Just like I did before, not a big deal. It did take a little getting over the fact that it was there. At first, I didn't have my stealth belt, so it was kind of tricky trying to figure out how to put the bag and make sure it wasn't in the way of anything. So uh, I would, depending on the bag system you have, I have a two-piece coloplast. So it has two levels that you can secure it up and fold it up. And so that's what I would do. Also, I would find some way to tuck it into something. That way, again, it wasn't moving around and bouncing around. After that, once I got my stealth belt, the stealth belt is actually the perfect device for intimacy with an ostomy, because what it does, whether you wear your bag down to the side, however you wear it, your stealth belt allows you to, after you've emptied it, put it into the stealth belt, bring it up to your side, and now it's above your pelvic line, so it is not getting in the way whatsoever. And it's almost like having a t-shirt on, if that's what you do. So I highly, highly, highly recommend getting a stealth belt. I will attach my promotion code for stealth belt. You will get a 10% discount on a purchase of $50 or more if you choose to use it. But that's the key, is finding what makes you comfortable when intimacy is involved. It's everything you do with an ostomy is new. It's challenging. Some of the other things you can look at is, depending on who you are and how you roll, positions can make a difference. So I'm not going to go into each specific position because that's just kind of graphic and that don't need to be posted on to my photos and videos. But that's something that you can look into, changing the position that you have intercourse in. The biggest thing I'm going to tell you is get a stealth belt, because like I said, the only difference is it's a little bit harder to be more spontaneous, because you have to ensure that your bag is emptied, obviously. So if you want to be spontaneous, make sure you're the one that's being the spontaneous one. That way you have time to go and empty your bag and then go get spontaneous. But that's the key. Empty your bag. Make sure you have it up and away. Wear a stealth belt. That way you keep it nice and tight to your body. Don't be afraid to try new positions, because that's going to be key as well, is getting used to having it. I seen on some of the posts, because the reason I thought of this topic was scrolling through one of the groups, somebody asked about intimacy. And some people are saying it's just like normal, and some people are saying they have zero drive after they got their ostomy. So that could also be due to the circumstances in which you got your ostomy. So if you had a lot of cancer treatment, maybe the medications have put your sex drive into a tailspin, so you don't have a sex drive anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just part of, the disease that we've all come to know and love. But there's also things that you can do. Like I said, you just have to build your confidence. That means wearing the stealth belt. Maybe wear a t-shirt at first. Just keeping everything covered. You just got to find what's going to work for you. I don't want to say what's best for any individual, because I don't know. I don't know your mind state. I don't know your relationship prior to having the ostomy. I don't know if you're out there trying to date with an ostomy. That's a whole nother topic. How do you bring that up? How do you let somebody know that you have it? It's a big thing. So maybe I'll do a little bit more research on that aspect of it, and see if I can't come up with a decent video to help everybody out. Don't worry. Feel free to ask questions on this post. It's definitely one of those that's not easy to talk about. But as you gain your confidence back, it's going to become easier. So don't fear it. Live it. Take the bull by the horns and just go out there and do it. You guys have a great one, and enjoy.